Today I'm going to be teaching fractions using food. I know this isn't a new idea, but I really like this idea because it's a tangible thing, and it's very relatable because I believe everyone enjoys food. When we say fractions, they are written like this, with a top and bottom number. Here's two examples, 3/4. But what we don't know is what these two numbers are and what they represent. So I'm going to be using food to demonstrate and to show you what these two numbers represent. Here we have a whole cake, and we need to figure out what makes this cake a whole to give us our denominator. So how many pieces makes this cake a whole? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 pieces that make a whole cake. If we had all of our pieces, that would mean we had 6 pieces. That would be our top piece as well, which, if both of our numerator and denominator are the same, then that would equal 1 whole, because that's 1 whole cake. Now let's say we want to find how many pieces are missing. Let's pretend that little Timmy ate too much cake, and Mom wants to know how much cake he had because now his tummy's hurting. So she's curious. Well, we know that in order for the cake to be whole, there were 6 slices, and there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 left, so 5, 6. We know that it's just 2 away from 6. So we know 2 pieces of cake are missing. You could also say 6 minus 4, and that would give you 2. So there are 2/6 of the cake missing. Demonstrate that a child understands what you're saying. What I like to do is I like to draw, and I will have them draw it themselves, but then I like to split this up and shade off a few pieces. And then I'm going to ask Wiley here to tell me what the fraction is. Okay, so I'm going to ask Wiley how many pieces of the pie are missing. What fraction of the pie is missing? Wiley, can you tell me how you're going to find your bottom number?
Well, I'm going to count them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There are 8. What does 8 represent?
The whole number.
The whole number, the whole pie. How many pieces are missing?
2.
And where do we put that to?
On the top of the line.
Top of the line. And this says
2, 8.
Okay, and now I'm going to ask Wiley, how many pieces of the pie do we have left? Wiley, can you show me, by using a fraction, how many pieces of pie we have left?
So the bottom number would be 8.
And then what's going to be the top number?
6.
Good job. And he's right, because if you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of the pie left. When I've done this lesson in the past, working as a para, I've also had the kids draw out their own little pizzas using construction paper and make their own fractions. So they not only create their pizza, but they also cut out the missing pieces and use fractions to represent the missing pieces. I just think it's a really fun way to learn, and the kids really get into it because it's super interactive, and especially if you have something like this, or if you give them some kind of drawing project or something to do afterwards, they can really see that it is something that they can use in real life, and they get excited to use it.